to sleep?
No. Last night was so great. I want to make it last all day.
I've got a meeting with my chef at Metro.
You sure you have to go?
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time wondering whether or not I should come home. The last night, being together the way we used to be. I'm glad I came home, Dusty.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's all I dreamed about when I was away.
I gotta take a shower.
What are you thinking about?
Thinking about making my meeting on time.
Do you want some coffee?
Sure. Can you throw in a little forgiveness on the side?
You shouldn't have kissed me, Blackie.
I upset you.
Yes, you did.
It was not my intent, believe me. I apologize.
All right, you don't need to apologize. Let's just forget about the whole thing, okay?
I can't.
Why not?
I don't want to forget about kissing you. I'm ready to do it again whenever you are.
Blackie, we're friends. We're not more than that.
But we could be.
I'm gonna get somebody else to wait on you.
Jen,
What?
listen to me.
Wait,
Listen,
what are you doing? You're not supposed to be...
Listen to me. I really think that we could have something together.
Where is this coming from all of a
All of a
sudden?
sudden? Are you kidding me? I have been crazy about you since we were kids. Back then I had nothing to offer you, but now I do. Just, come on, give me a chance.
Blackie, that's really sweet of you, but...
But no buts.
Look, I'm flattered, but I don't think there's a future between us.
Because of Dusty.
Take your time and order breakfast. I gotta go.
Is this really about work? Or are you worrying about Janet?
I'm setting an example for my employees, showing up on time.
So we're okay?
More than okay. Just pull the door closed when you leave, all right?
Morning, sunshine.
Good morning.
What's going on?
Just got off the phone with Molly.
What'd you say?
Yeah, I'll worry about that later. I need to talk to you.
Okay. About what?
About Carly.
Shoot.
Is everything okay with you guys?
Well, I'm still staying here instead of live with her, so no, everything's not okay. Why?
I never told you about what happened in France.
All I know is he flew over there to help Lily.
Right. And when I got back, Molly, she was really upset. She called off the wedding, but I have to tell you, I do not regret taking off like I did.
You don't?
No, because when I got there, Lily was not alone. Craig was there with her.
The hell was Craig doing there? What does he have to do with Lily and Carly's company?
When I asked both of them, I couldn't get a straight answer. All Craig said was that he was there because he heard that the business was in trouble and he was helping out.
You believe him?
You?
You think he's involved with Lily and Carly's company somehow?
Maybe.
How? Through Lily?
Or Carly.
Thanks for telling me.
Jack, this whole thing ruined my relationship with Molly. Don't let that happen with you and Carly.
So what I'm talking about is a whole new line of credit. I'd like to pay off Mr. Blackthorne and be in the clear from that.
Well, what kind of collateral can you offer our bank?
I'm sure we can work out something that'll be amenable to everyone.
Mr. Montgomery, if you don't have the collateral, we can't really go on.
All we have to do is crunch the numbers and see where we're at.
What's going on, Craig?
I'm in the middle of a meeting, Jack.
Yeah, let me guess. Banker?
It's very astute. And you are?
Someone who knows that Craig is having some financial troubles.
Mr. Madison, would you excuse me just for a moment?
What, did I
Jack.
say something wrong?
What the hell are you doing?
I'm asking the questions right now, not you. Why are you meeting with bankers?
I'm dealing with a few issues. It's nothing I can't resolve. If
Last
it's any
time
of your business.
you resolved some financial issues, you blew through my son's trust fund. So whose money are you making disappear this time? Carly's?
You must hate me.
No. But you're not my cousin's favorite person. Come on.
How is Molly?
Her fiancé took off to be with you the night before her wedding. How do you think she is?
He wasn't trying to be with me.
No, whatever he was doing. Molly was all dressed up with nobody to marry.
Ugh, I feel terrible about that.
I know, I'm sure you do.
And I don't want this to change things between us.
Oh, look, Lily, you don't have to worry about that. I know you weren't trying to hurt Molly. And besides, she's the one who called off the wedding. If she doesn't love Holden enough to stick around and fight for him, then maybe it's better for everybody, huh? So how is France?
What do you mean, better?
Well, with Molly gone, it leaves the door open for you and Holden to get back together, doesn't it? And I can tell you, you'd be a lot better off with him than you would be with Craig, so.
Who said anything about me getting back together with Holden?
Nobody. But
and
Molly
I have no
gone now,
intention of cutting Craig out of my life. I mean, Craig has been great to me. If he hadn't showed up in France, I don't know what I would have.
Wait, what was Craig doing in France?
He was there, being a friend.
Lily, what have you told Craig about our business? What does Craig have to do with Carlisle Fragrances?
I think you better sit down.
Oh, no. I take bad news much better standing up, especially when I think I'm about to hear how much my business partner's been lying to me.
You're right. I can't keep hiding things from you anymore, and there's no point anyway.
You've been working with Craig behind my back?
Yes. But there's something more important that I need to tell you.
More important than that?
It's
How could
about
anything
the
be more...
perfume factory.
What about it?
Carly, when I got there...
When you got there, the factory what?
Wasn't there.
It's there. We've seen pictures of it.
No, they must have been fakes.
That's ridiculous. This Francoise is a reputable businesswoman.
Francoise is a fraud.
So there's no factory. And there's no business. And there's nothing.
And I feel horrible about this.
And what was Craig doing in France? Is he responsible for this?
No, he is as much a victim as we are.
How? He didn't lose anything.
That's what I've been keeping a secret. He's been a silent partner in Carlisle.
Since when?
Practically the beginning.
All that money that we needed.
He has been secretly backing our investment.
Oh, my God.
And when Francoise kept hiking up the price, Craig was the one that put his own money to back us. And now that it's turned out to be a scam, he's the one that got burned. So if you want to be angry at somebody, don't be angry at him. Be angry at me.
Oh, I am. You're supposed to be my partner. You're supposed to be my friend, and you involve Craig in my business knowing the things that he's done to me? You're damn right I'm angry at you.
Mr. Madison, would you mind if we postpone this until another time?
If there's anything more I should know,
I'll be completely forthcoming with you, I assure you. But until then, thank you very much for coming down.
We weren't done.
Unless and until you have an arrest warrant, I don't have time for your questions.
Okay, I'll just keep an eye out for whenever you're looking to have a financial meeting and jump right in.
Ask. Quickly.
How did you just happen to end up in France with Lily?
She's my friend.
So wherever she goes, you go.
She was worried about some business dealings. I was there to consult.
For
Okay?
Carlisle, a company in which Carly is half owner.
Oh. You interrupted my meeting because you're jealous.
Does Carly know that you're consulting for her company?
Are you ever going to get it through your head that you're not married to Carly
Carly
anymore?
and I are still very much involved.
From afar?
Plus, I'm a cop.
Well, unless you're arresting me for something, I really don't have time for this.
I'm investigating suspicious behavior.
Well, if I'm suspected of international travel, I'll save you time. I'm guilty.
Are you a partner in Worldwide?
I have a stake in Worldwide. Is that a crime?
Well, when you're involved,
Yeah.
you never know. Which brings me back to you and Lily in France. What was going on there?
I told you.
Yes,
I
you
was...
were a consultant. Right. Which begs the question. You see, Lily and Carly had a great thing going with this company, and then you got yourself involved. And suddenly, they started having trouble. So it seems to me that maybe you're the one who was causing that trouble, Craig.
Go to hell.
They're really loving the white chocolate banana martini, so I'm thinking we should do a pairing. Chocolate truffles in a martini glass. Something sexy, expensive, shareable. What do you think?
Whatever you say.
I say there's no point in discussing food if you're not interested.
Does that mean we're done?
Yes, we are done. Now, on to open discussion where you talk about something that matters to you.
What would that be?
My sister?
I've got a lot of paperwork to do, trust me.
Dusty, what's going on with you and Jan?
Nothing. Jen's got other things on her mind.
Well, what's that supposed to mean?
She's hanging out with Anthony Blackthorne.
You mean Blackie? So what? I mean, they're old friends.
Have you seen them together lately?
Nope.
Well, they're acting very friendly.
Just because Dusty and I aren't together right now doesn't mean he's not a huge part of my life. I'm crazy about him. And I think that I know that he's crazy about me too.
So why doesn't he do something about it?
He did. He asked me to marry him.
But you turned him down.
No, I said yes.
I don't see a ring.
I gave it back.
Oh, come on. Are you with this guy or not?
It's complicated. Having a baby with my ex-husband. My father just recently passed away, and like I said, it's complicated.
It seems to me if he were a real man, he wanted to make you his wife, he'd step up instead of letting you deal with everything on your own.
He did that. It was me that pulled away. Look, I wanted to put everything on hold until after the baby is born.
And he was okay with that?
No, he wasn't. But he didn't have much of a say in it. I can only handle one thing at a time.
Sounds like you make things harder on yourself than it needs to be.
That's what Dusty said.
He's a punk.
Hey,
I
watch
call
your
it like
mouth.
I see it. Letting a beautiful woman struggle on her own when he could step up and help you? That's a punk. I would never do that.
Well, you and I aren't involved in that way.
Yet. Yet. Listen, I won't push if you promise.
Promise what?
To keep me in your mind and in your heart.
You knew that I didn't want Craig anywhere near this, that I could never trust him again.
I felt like I owed him something.
You kept a secret from him, Lily. One lousy secret.
I kept his son from him. Imagine how that felt. Gabriel is a grown man.
I have a son, too. Craig stole millions of dollars from my son. Does that not matter?
I'm sorry. Craig said that he wanted to do something nice for you, to make amends for the mess he made at Monte Carlo.
And you believe that?
He's the one that lost money. What agenda could he possibly have?
I don't know. What I do know is that Jack is going to think that I got involved with Craig intentionally after I promised him that I would never do that, and he's going to think that I lied to him.
No. You had nothing to do with this. I will explain to Jack.
You will think that I sent you to tell him so.
No, this has nothing to do with you or Jack or even Craig. We were swindled, that's all.
Are you sure? Do you know who set us up?
Francoise, of course. Carly, I know you have reasons to mistrust Craig, but I am positive he was not behind this scam.
Well, then get ready to take another huge hit, Lily. Because Craig will take you out when you least expect it.
I'm the one that let you down, not him. I had no idea this would affect you and Jack. If I had, what can I do?
Nothing. Don't do anything. Just give me a chance to figure out what's going on.
Nothing's going on. There's no plot here.
Let me handle it.
If you're looking for an opening, you could start with hello. Or you could call Aunt Margot and have me arrested. Your pick. The clerk at the front desk remembered that I'm your daughter. I'm glad you do too.
Why are you here, Lucy?
I wanted to see you.
You're not planning to take Johnny away again, are you?
No. He's already been through too much back and forth anyway. And I can see he's happy with you.
You've seen him?
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't tell you.
When did you get here?
A few days ago. Why are you looking at me like that?
Well, your mother showed up a few days ago unannounced, so here you are. It's a little suspicious.
Everybody's not out to get you.
Yeah, just a select few.
You talking about Mom?
I'm talking about your grandmother. So forgive me if I'm wondering if you're here to see me or to do Lucinda's dirty work.
Did Jan say something to you?
No.
Well, did Blackie?
What's he gonna say to me?
I'm just trying to figure out is whatever it is that you think that you heard or saw that you misunderstood.
Oh, it was clear, kid.
I know my sister, and I know how she feels about you.
Didn't stop her from making out with Blackie.
Making out? No. No, I don't believe that.
I saw it.
Okay, well, let's just assume for a minute that you're right.
I am right.
Jan's got a lot going on right now. Who can blame her for being a little confused? I think you should wait it out.
Oh, I think it's too late for that.
All right, listen. Whatever. You need anything. You need anything at all. I'm not going anywhere. You call me, I'm there. You got it?
Yes, I got it. And I believe you. But I really wish you'd go someplace else right now because I've got work to do.
Okay. I'll see you later. You know, actually, I'm thinking about an early lunch. Is an hour too soon?
Just get out of here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Terry, wow, look at you.
Yeah, good to see you too, Blackie. What's going on?
Not much, you know, never been better, actually.
How long are you planning to stay in town?
Well, you know, I was just telling your sister I plan on sticking around for a long time. I'll see you, all right?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Great. Bye. What the hell are you doing?
What? I'm trying to get some work done.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Do you have something going on with Blackie?
Oh, no, not really.
Well, then what really?
What? He's flirting a little bit. All right, it's okay. I told him I wasn't on the market.
Well, you need to make that clear to Dusty because he thinks you and Blackie are hooking up.
What are you doing?
Penance. Molly called. Wanted me to pack up her stuff and send it to her.
Ooh, way to rub it in.
She's entitled.
Where is she?
In California with Abigail.
Holden, not only did I mess up my own life, I've messed up yours too.
No, what happened with me and Molly was not your fault, okay?
You missed your wedding because you were looking out for me.
Look, we're adults and responsible for our own choices.
Yeah, I've made some pretty bad choices.
Well, you got involved in the perfume business with Carly. That was good. But getting involved with Craig, that was a bad move.
Let's get back to your bad moves.
What did I do?
It's what you're not doing. Why aren't you in California begging Molly to take you back?
I tried to talk to her. She turned me down.
Well, you must not have tried hard enough. What did you say?
I told her that I was sorry. And she told me that I shouldn't have gone to France to help you. That I should have sent someone else.
Well, that's not you. Your first instinct is to help, to be there for the people that you...
People I what?
People you care about. You were just being you. It didn't mean anything.
Molly thought that it meant a lot more. I'm beginning to think that she was probably right.
Hey! What's wrong? Are you okay? Something happened?
No, yeah, I guess something did happen, and I wanted to talk to you about
Well,
it.
let's go in here, okay?
Yeah.
What's going on?
I wanted you to hear it from me. It turns out that Carlisle Fragrances wasn't just me and Lily. There was a third partner, a silent partner.
Craig?
How did you know about that?
Holden told me that Craig was with Lily in France.
Okay, well, it's not what you're thinking.
What do you think
Because
I'm
Lily is the one who let Craig become involved. I didn't, and she didn't say a word to me, not one single word. And I really hope that you believe me.
Of course I believe you. Why wouldn't I?
'Cause you never do?
I always I believe you, Carly.
You do? Okay. Good. Well, that's all that I wanted to say.
Well, wait a second. Since you're here and everything, why don't you tell me why you're really upset?
The company is gone. Did Holden tell you that?
He didn't give me any of the details, no.
The factory in France that we bought, it was never even actually there. It doesn't exist.
How can that be? You saw pictures, you got appraisals, right?
Yeah, turns out they were faked.
Well, what about the police in France? Are they doing an investigation? Have they made any arrests?
Reported it, and hopefully they'll find this Francoise and they'll deal with her.
Do you think she was acting alone?
No. Reeks of Craig, doesn't it?
Why would he sink all his money into a factory he knew didn't exist?
I assumed it had something to do with me.
Yeah, I guess I can see that. You're not gonna like this.
What did you do?
I questioned Craig. I know how much you hate it when I run interference, but you made it very clear to him that you wanted nothing to do with him. You wanted him the hell out of your life, and I wanted to make sure he was clear on that point, too, in case he forgot.
You did that for me?
It's always about you, Carly. Don't you know?
Well, there is an upside. At least it wasn't my money that was lost.
Okay. What's the downside? What did you lose?
Self-respect. A little bit. I didn't realize how important it was for me that that company succeed, that I have something of my own.
You have 3 incredible kids.
Oh, I know. It's not about... I know that, and they're wonderful. But I don't have a career anymore. I don't even have you.
Yeah, you do. Even though you may not want me, you still have me.
Well, it's not enough.
It's not. Why? Why not?
Well, think about it, Jack. If you didn't have your work, if you just had all me, all the time, would you be happy with that? Would that be enough for you? Would it?
I'm thinking, would you all the time be naked?
Stop it. Now, you know what I'm talking about. I want to have something that I created, that I could be proud of. And it turns out that Craig was all wrapped up in it, and now I got nothing. That's what I have.
And yeah, you're laughing and smiling. What is this all about?
Oh, you naked all the time.
Sure I can't help you with that?
My ex-wife helping me pack my ex-fiance's stuff? No.
I know my mother used every trick in the book to pressure you into making me your problem.
Yeah, well, that's what Lucinda does best.
Well, I'm sorry that she got to you this time. For what it cost you. And about what you said before? About how what you did mattered?
About me going to France? What about it?
I think Molly underestimated how you feel about her and overestimated what you still feel about me.
You do?
Yeah, I mean, if the situation were reversed...
If Molly were my ex-wife and you were my fiancé?
Yeah. You would have gone to help her too, right?
Yeah, I would have gone. But I would have asked you first.
You didn't tell Molly before you got on the plane?
No, I didn't, because I knew she would probably talk me out of it.
Holden, I wouldn't have wanted you to go either.
Well, that's the difference between you and Molly. Where did I put that tape?
I I don't know. What the difference between
You know
me
what?
and Molly?
I think I left the tape in the parlor. I'll be right back, okay?
No, don't you dare leave without finishing that sentence. The difference between Molly and me.
You wouldn't have wanted me to go, and we probably would have argued about it. And we probably would have ended up in the bedroom.
Because you're so irresistible.
And then we probably would have argued again. Ask me who would have won.
You would.
Probably.
But I'd drive you to the airport and kiss you goodbye.
And when I got on the plane?
I'd be sitting beside you.
That's the difference between you and Molly.
Daddy, I am not here to do grandmother's bidding.
Then why?
I've got a baby brother who's grown half a foot since I've seen him, and another brother I never even knew existed. And then there's you.
Me?
Yeah. I mean, I may not always trust you, but you are my father, and I do love you. And I've missed you.
Hey, baby. A man at the park pushed me down.
What?
Oh, no! You got an owie!
What happened?
A man came running out of nowhere. He knocked Johnny over and then never even stopped.
Well, what did he look like?
I didn't really see him, but it's just a scrape.
Well, why weren't you watching him more carefully? That's your only responsibility.
Daddy, calm down. Nothing bad happened. I'm sorry.
Why don't you get started on Johnny's lunch?
I'd like to spend some time with him, if that's okay. Maybe take you to the arcade?
Well, he needs his lunch and a nap first.
Okay, well, maybe later then? Maybe around 3?
Okay, that should be fine.
Okay, I'll see you then. Mwah.
Bye, Lulu.
Bye-bye.
Johnny, can you tell me what the man who knocked you down looked like?
I don't know. Is he a bad man?
Don't you worry, Johnny. I'm never gonna let anything bad happen to you.
Why would Dusty think there's something going on with me and Blackie?
Maybe because he saw you two kissing?
I never kissed.
Oh my God, you did! You kissed Blackie!
No, that's not what happened. That's not what happened. Blackie kissed me, and then it stopped, and... Is Dusty spying on me?
Yeah, because that sounds just like Dusty. Maybe he was coming over to see you and Blackie beat him to it.
Well, if he had stuck around long enough, he would have seen me push Blackie away. He drives me nuts.
Who, Dusty or Blackie?
Both of them. And you know what Dusty's problem is?
Yes, do you?
He doesn't like Blackie. And so that's what makes him jump to the worst conclusions all the time.
Wrong. Dusty's problem is that he doesn't know where he stands with you.
I need some time to think. Is that too much to ask?
Depends. How much time are you talking? Because, Jane, it's been a long time.
Once the baby's born, things will be a lot clearer.
Do you want Dusty?
Teresa, don't start with me.
Too late. If you want Dusty, if you see him in your life, then you need to do something to straighten this out.
I will.
Now. Because if that man does not feel wanted and fast, you'll lose him. Guaranteed.
Thought you'd be gone by now.
Is that why you rushed off to your meeting? Give me a chance to leave?
I was rushing to approve a bunch of menus. I'm just surprised to see you, that's all.
Well, actually, I did leave. I went and saw my father. I just got back.
How'd you get in?
The maid let me in. I hope that's okay.
You're welcome anytime, you know that. How's your dad?
Weird, as usual. He got all bent out of shape because Johnny fell and scraped his knee. Acted like it was some kind of conspiracy.
What happened?
Nothing. Johnny got knocked down at the playground. He's fine. I'm gonna take him out later.
Is Craig okay with that?
Yeah, he's choosing to trust me, I think. I wish you would do the same.
With Johnny?
With everything.
You see me as a woman who can't be pushed around?
You don't see yourself that way?
Not lately. I mean, I don't want to be needy. I don't want to feel like I constantly need to be rescued.
Okay, if you say so.
What? You think that I want to be needy and dependent?
Yeah.
How can you say that?
Well, look at what you're doing.
I started Carlisle with Carly. I negotiated the deal. I signed the contract.
Right, and the whole time you were doing it, you were leaning on Craig.
You're smart and talented. And the perfume company was a great idea.
A great idea that tanked.
Yeah, because someone, probably Craig, was pulling strings behind your back.
I had no idea that he hated me so much. What about Lily? Why would he want her to suffer?
I don't know.
But you have an idea, haven't you?
What do you know about Anthony Blackthorne?
Nothing. And just what I read in the paper. He's trying to make some kind of deal with Worldwide.
I think Craig's got something shady going on with that guy.
Like what?
Like, I'm still trying to figure that out, but I will. I will find out what's really going on, Carly.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna let Craig or anyone else take advantage of you ever again.
You got it. All right, call me back.
Anthony Blackthorne, the man with no guts.
Hey, you can call me whatever you want, pal, as long as you got the cash to pay back what you owe me.
I'm working on that.
All right, then get out of my way.
Only a coward uses a child to fight his battles.
All right, get this straight. I'm a businessman. You owe me money. I want it back.
So you hurt my son?
I haven't touched him.
You'll get every cent that I owe you. But you stay away from my child, or I will teach you what payback is all about.
Ever since Pop died, I've been confused about a lot of things.
Janet, you can't keep looking backwards. You gotta think about what you want for yourself now.
I want to have a healthy baby. And I want Liberty to be happy and healthy and cancer-free. That's all that matters.
For sure. What else?
I don't know. I haven't allowed myself to think about it in a long time. But I do know that I want to raise this baby with Dusty.
How is he supposed to know that?
I don't know. I think I just kind of came to that conclusion myself just now, but I've been so mean to him. I blamed him for what happened with Pop.
That wasn't Dusty's fault.
I know, and I was probably being unfair. But once I had that feeling inside of me, it was hard to get rid of, you know? But I do love him. I love him so much.
You have to tell him.
How? How am I supposed to tell him? What am I supposed to just pick up the phone and call him out of the blue?
Reach out to him the way all us Ciccone girls do. Cook him something.
That's right. That's right. I just made a lasagna.
Oh, of course.
And he loves my lasagna, right? I'll go home and I'll get it right now and
Wait,
bring it to
what
him.
if he's not home, Jen?
That's okay. That's okay. If he's not home, I'll just leave him a nice romantic note, and then he'll get the note and he'll call me and he'll ask me to come over and eat with him.
And you'll kiss and you'll make up.
That's exactly what I want.
Last night was great. I think we're on our way to something again.
Yeah?
Yeah. But we don't have to rush it. I'm willing to wait. Be patient.
Why? If you know what you want, why wait? I'm sick of waiting.
Wait, this isn't really about me, is it?
Are we going back to bed or what?
Wait, just tell me. Are you pushing this because of what's going on with you and Janet?
Doesn't matter.
Didn't you just leave?
Yeah, I wanted to get you a coffee to thank you for making me feel better.
Well, that's not the only reason you came back now, is it?
Well, I was thinking.
Uh-oh.
Jack, thanks for offering to get to the bottom of what happened with my company.
But you don't want me to do that anymore?
No, I do. I definitely do want you to do that
Okay.
still. going to drive me nuts sitting around while you figure it all out. And so I thought maybe I could take Craig and you could take Blackthorn.
What are you talking about?
I know that you hate it when I get involved in things, and you always warn me not to stay away from all this.
Yeah, because it could be dangerous, Carly.
Oh, I can handle Craig. And if that Blackthorn is dangerous, I'm sure you can handle him.
All by myself. Gee, thanks.
Oh, but Jack, this is important to me. It's my business. I can't sit around waiting for you to find all the answers. I need to do this.
As if I could stop you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. We're a team. That's it. So I'll see you later.
I know that you don't like Craig.
Not even a little bit.
But he has changed.
Oh, he has? Again?
Yeah, he really helped me with this business.
Right. And out of nowhere, the business goes down the tubes. Lily, come on. You are way too trusting.
That's not true. Okay, it's true.
All right. You know what? I'll just keep my mouth shut.
No, I'm happy that you care. I don't want you to ever stop.
I don't think that'll ever happen. Just stay away from Craig, okay? And you won't need any rescuing.
Who knew you were just a two-bit thug?
And yet you owe me money. What does that make you?
You threaten me all you like, but you stay away from my son.
I don't take being crossed lightly. You mess with me, you will definitely be sorry.
You stay away from my family.
You know what you have to do. A deal is a deal.
Good thing I kept this.
On the next As the World Turns. Sponsored by Pine Sol, the intense scent of real clean.
What does he do now?
Now I know for sure that we are never going to be together. And I don't ever want to see him again.
Before you chase after her, maybe you should think about if this is what you really want to do. Maybe the situation is better this way.
You were a silent partner in Carlisle Fragrances. You funded us, and then you sabotaged us. And I want to know why. Come on, Jack. You told me that you'd help me get to the bottom of what Craig is up to. I'm not going to let you stop me.